One thing I want to mention to everybody before we get into this video is that we are going to have our huge Funko Box of Fun at Home Edition unboxing next Thursday, the 7th, 8th, 9th, the 10th of July. It's going to be an absolute blast. We want you all to be there. And if you want to be a part of this unboxing, email us, gassocast@gmail.com, message us on Instagram, or message us directly on Facebook, Heather and I. We want to add you to our list. We have a group chat already made up, and it's going to be a real blast unboxing, trading live, and everything else in between. Come for the laughs. If you're not going to be a part of the unboxing, at least come and watch and see how we make out. And I'm really hoping that I get one of those awesome show boxes, because my boxes still have not arrived. I'll be getting mine sometime next week, so fingers crossed.
What time will this unboxing happen?
This will happen at 8 p.m. Eastern on Thursday, July the 10th. I hope I got it right. Is it the 10th, Heather?
It is.
Okay.
You did a good job.
Thank God for that. So make sure you tune in. Live, Gassocast.
Alrighty, we are on the road.
What's up? We're on the road. We're heading home from down south, and we're making yet another Gassocast video on the road. Take a look at the road, Heather. Look at the road. There's a road there.
There is a
We're on
road.
it. We're on it right now. Okay. So, what are we talking about in this video? Thrilljoy is giving something away at Hot Topic, which is very interesting. I want to discuss that. There's a 40% off sale at Target I want to talk about. And then there's also a really cool looking Godzilla I want to talk about as well. But before we get to that, I do want to mention some of the things that we've done over the last couple of days that have been like extremely fun. We've been having such a good time on this. What originally was going to be a weekend vacation turned into an entire week vacation, and now we're on our way home so we can get back before the 4th of July festivities. But yesterday we went to a really interesting town called Ellen, Georgia, where it's like a little tiny miniature Germany. What'd you think of it, Heather?
It was amazing. We did a mountain coaster,
Yes,
which
we
was
did.
very fun.
Yes.
I loved it. I wanted to go again, but Chris refused.
It was, well, because the line was
The
long.
line was not long.
It was very long.
It was not very long. It wasn't.
I had to tear my lederhosen, so I couldn't do it.
We went to a German restaurant last night, which was very good. I didn't get too adventurous. I got like a salad and goulash, which was very good.
And I had the schnitzel. It was
Yeah.
very good. Heather's my little schnitzel.
Yeah.
But today
And-
we...
well, I'm not
you got more.
finished.
Okay, sorry.
We got potato pancakes.
We did.
We got a pretzel,
Yes,
and
we
that
did.
was very good.
Yes.
And I got a very large hat.
Yes, you did get a very large hat. You look beautiful in your hat. And thank you to everybody for commenting on Instagram about if Heather should get the hat or not. And she chose the hat.
Yeah.
And it's a great looking hat. And Heather, how many compliments did you get yesterday? At least 3 to 4.
I think 3 compliments. And then I got a compliment on my shoes today.
Yep, you got you're in compliment across the board. Ask me how many compliments I have received, Heather.
I compliment you every day.
I'm saying generally without you, just in the world.
Well,
0,
Chris,
big fat 0, Heather. I didn't get not even 1.
listen, you need to have something complimentary for people to compliment you.
I'm a cute little rooster. All right, let's talk about our things here. So today we went to an antique shop.
In, I believe it was called Thomasville, North Carolina.
Yeah, Nowheresville, North Carolina. We went to this thing, and it was the craziest antique shop I've ever been into.
We really should have filmed in there.
We should have, but it was like many levels. There was a tunnel at one point you had to go through. You had to go upstairs at one point. You had to traverse stairs. It was really interesting. I didn't expect it to be quite as large as it was, but it was huge.
Yeah, it was very cool.
That's what she said. So,
What?
let's take a look at it. I said I didn't realize it was going to be that big.
Okay,
That's
you were
what
a
she
little
said. I know, I was
delayed.
A little late, but okay, come on. I was a little
All right.
delayed. All right, let's take a
So-
look at what we found while we were there. Some really crazy stuff. Then we're going to get to those topics I discussed.
Yeah, so Chris took a picture of this Zuko from Avatar.
Because the Freddy Funko Zuko recently came out in the box of fun.
Okay. Then we have a bumblebee, ladybug, and a chicken in overalls.
I'm the chicken. I'm the rooster.
No, you're not.
And you're the bumblebee.
No.
Yeah.
No, that's 100% a male bumblebee.
Oh, it's a male bumblebee? How do you know?
Yeah,
Does
it
it
must
have a
be a
wiener?
ladybug.
Does it have a wiener?
No, it has a boy's haircut and a boy's hat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, what's next?
A little sheep and a bunny rabbit.
Okay, you're my little sheep. Go ahead.
Alrighty, then we have some really crazy looking trolls.
What trolls? Oh, yeah. So those are from when I was a kid. Those came out and they were like for boys, because the girls had the ones like the little cutie ones.
Wow.
We had the bad, the badass looking ones.
Wow.
Ones
So
that look like Terminator.
these are from the 1940s?
Yeah, okay.
That's
keep going.
pretty cool.
Keep going, Heather.
All right, then we have a not for sale bear.
I know.
Dressing
so
camo.
Out of all the things inside that antique shop, that was not for sale. Out of all the things, that was not for sale.
Well,
I think
it's showcasing like what they have, because they had a lot of camo in that little shop.
They sure did. And my favorite thing you found, by the way, which was in that shop, was a basketball that was a purse.
Yeah, well, that's on my phone. I can't show it in this
that was
video.
amazing. Yeah, that was cool.
But the next one is the biggest Funko Pop set ever.
Yes.
It's a BTS. It has 7 individual pops, which is insane.
I don't think they have ever made one longer than that. I remember they did BTS and it was like a double-decker.
Yeah,
but
that was crazy.
That's like the longest box I think I've ever seen. If there's a longer box than that, comment down below and let me know.
Yeah, that's
Know.
crazy.
Yeah.
And then that's it. So
that's it. What's next?
Now I have pulled up the 40% off sale of pops at Target.
So apparently this was posted on Dis's page, Dis Trackers on Instagram, and basically there's a 40% off sale, but it's only for certain Funko Pops, so you need to scan to find out which ones.
That's weird.
But they were mentioning some that they were buying, and some of the ones that were purchased seemed like newer Funko Pops to me. I can't remember exactly which ones they were, but I remember seeing comments down there. But this is one of those things where Target, I don't know if Target's gonna I guess they're playing clear out, because at our local store there's just so many. There's so many of those damn things of these Funko Pops, and people are not buying them. So you might as well put them on sale and then end up, see what happens with them. But it's kind of sad to see that 40% off. I don't remember ever seeing a sign like that over top Funko Pops in my time of collecting.
Yeah, I mean, Hot Topic would always have I believe it's buy 2 get 1 or something.
Right. Not that.
No.
A big gigantic 40% off sale.
Yeah,
a fire sale.
That's a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot. So check your local Target stores. Get maybe some pieces that you need to fill out your collection. But it's interesting. You had Fun Days that just happened that was enormous, and a lot of people are claiming this is bringing Funko's back, baby. But as far as I'm concerned, I think I may have said this week at one point or another, but we can't right now say that Funko is back at it and it's going to be badass again. We got to give it some time. Funko did a really good job with that Fun Days thing. I'm excited to see what happens at San Diego Comic-Con, but I can't say that they're back on top or anything like that.
No.
That's just my thoughts on it.
I agree with that.
I'm seeing a lot of people that are really positive, and I think that's great for Funko. I think there needs to be positivity back in the collecting game for Funko products specifically, because I just have a really hard time watching something like Labubu bring down the ginormous beast that is Funko.
I mean, I don't think that Labubu is bringing them down. I think that Funko has brought themselves down.
It's true. That's true. I'm making a joke though.
Yeah,
One funny. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Heather, what are next?
Alrighty, so next up we have the Frodo, the free Frodo.
Yes, can you read that?
So it says, exclusive Hot Topics rewards Frodo Picks giveaway. Brave adventurers heed the call. Starting July 9th, Hot Topic rewards members can visit their Hot Topic store at opening to claim a free Hot Topic exclusive Thrilljoy collectibles Frodo.
Yeah,
Unbox your destiny to see if you're the lucky recipient of the one-of-one chase variant, your key to winning a journey worthy of a Baggins.
So
Lord of the Rings themed trip to New Zealand featuring visits to Hobbiton and the Weta Workshop. Weta Workshop. I'm done. You can talk now.
There was so much. I thought you were done. But this is a really interesting thing.
Hey, there's a KFC up here. You want one of them mashed potato bowls?
Ew, for real?
They're so good.
Really?
They're delicious.
I don't eat KFC. I usually only eat
You
Chick-fil-A.
would get down with one of them bowls. You never had one of the bowls?
Heather, when you're on the road, you gotta do Cracker Barrel.
You never had one of them bowls?
I never had one of them bowls.
Oh my God. Okay, well, when we get home, that's gonna be what we're getting at some point.
When I get home, Heather, I'm gonna start dieting because I've gained like 50,000.
It'll be a cheat meal.
Yeah, right. But them giving these away is very interesting because to me that sounds like would you? I mean, how do you see this? Are they giving them all away?
I don't know. I don't understand.
It's like first come first serve. We're giving them away.
So I'm curious if this is to draw attention to Thrilljoy, because Hot Topic has announced this. So this is like a marketing thing as opposed to a making money thing. Because realistically, I think that a lot of people who collect Thrilljoy were specifically looking for the Frodo. Like, whether or not you are into Lord of the Rings, I feel like you're looking for the Frodo because you know that there is something tied to the one of one.
Right.
So
well, we do know for a fact that they did, some of these Hot Topic stores did sell them because even our friend Brian, during our unboxing of Thrilljoy products recently, he had one and he unboxed it.
Yeah, so that must have gotten out before.
Yeah, but we just had like incredible luck. I don't know if you've seen the video yet. I posted the entire unboxing and also a video where we showed off all the collectibles that we got from Plastic Empire in Marietta, Georgia. First off, fantastic store. I had a really great time visiting again. I think that might have been our third or fourth time. They've expanded the store, so it's a lot bigger than it once was when we were there last. We bought all sorts of Thrilljoy. They had a whole wall of Thrilljoy we purchased. Heather purchased one of a couple of the miniatures, and we ended up pulling the gold figure, which was awesome. Go watch those videos if you haven't. But man, we had some serious luck that day. Lots of chases, the gold. I mean, we killed it. I don't think we've ever had that kind of luck before, ever.
Yeah.
So I want to thank Plastic Empire for giving us that incredible luck that day, because they just put the right things on the shelves when we walked into that store that day.
Yeah.
So make sure you go to Hot Topic on July the 9th and get your free Frodo. I can't believe I'm saying that. Free Frodo figure.
Yeah.
That's incredible, right?
That's really, really exciting.
Yeah. I think that's kind of cool, too, that somebody's going to end up getting it in hand, possibly, unboxing it, and it's all for free, and they're getting a free trip on top of it.
Yeah, that would be crazy.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
What does the figure look like?
I believe it's just a gold version of the regular.
So it's a gold one,
yeah,
a clear one, and the regular one.
I believe so.
Gotcha. Okay. And Brian, when he unboxed it, he only got the regular one. So his store must not have gotten the memo. Imagine if Brian bought it and he got the trip.
Yeah, the internet would have broke.
Well, absolutely. Yeah, that would have been insane. But I think it's going to break when somebody finally opens up this Thrilljoy figure.
Yeah, I hope that they document their experience.
Document the experience of, like, opening them?
No. Like, when they go on that trip.
When you go on there. Oh, I thought you meant, like, because some people don't film like we do.
Yeah.
We film unboxing everything. But I would love to see the person's expression when they do. So
yeah,
my recommendation,
cool.
if you go and get a Frodo, or if you're getting Frodos at your local Hot Topic for free or whatever, make sure you try to record yourself.
I don't think we want to see that, because you know that they're going to be shitting their pants. And that sounds really gross.
Well, we're not going to have to see that. Their pants will be shitted in, and then we'll just see their eyes get really big. I knew a guy one time, we were all sitting around a table, and it was at work actually, and he was trying to push a fart out, and he pooped in his pants.
Oh no!
And he even left a little stain on the seat. It was like in a conference room.
That's
and
horrible.
That was from henceforward, it was the poop chair, and nobody wanted to sit in the poop chair. And so you would sneak that chair in every once in a while. When somebody would go to sit down, they wouldn't know, and then you would tell them you just sat in the poop chair. How do you feel about that? And they didn't like that.
That's really mean.
It's the poop chair, Heather. I'm sorry. What's the next thing? There's one other thing, which is the Godzilla. It's a space Godzilla. I just wanted to talk about this thing because I'm not a super Godzilla fan. I do love Godzilla,
he's cool.
like films. I like Godzilla stuff. I think it's really cool, but I'm just not a super collector of it. that figure's super cool. So
Yeah.
that's coming out, I think, next Monday.
It drops on the 7th, whenever that
The
is.
7th, which I believe is next Monday.
I think it's the Monday.
Yeah, it's Monday. So they're doing like drops now on Mondays. I'm
That's
noticing.
awesome.
So that's really cool. Great figure. But I do want to close this out. Man, he is so cool though. Look how cool that is.
I know, I showed it.
It almost looks like, I don't know, like shiny looking. Like, I don't know. Like, what is that called? I know I moved my hand around, but what's that called? Where it has
I don't
like,
know. It looks
almost
like
looks like fish scales.
It looks like an oil slick to me.
Oil slick, yeah. And the last thing I wanted to talk about were my boys right here.
Fritzy Kitsy Gasly.
Fritzy Kitsy Gasly.
Or Catsley, as we've been calling him.
So super excited to finally unleash this onto the world.
Yes.
It's a great figure for a great cause, helping an organization local to us called Save Cats. They basically took Fritz in because they trapped him at our house. They took him to their facility. They ended up giving him all his shots. They fixed him. And they also helped him with a wound he had on his head, which is what originally spawned this whole, trapping him thing.
Yeah, he begged for my help when I was grilling one night.
So they helped him in a really big way, and we wanted to say thanks. Now, when we originally came up with the idea of doing a kitty cat Gasly, we knew that we wanted to make a Fritz Gasly.
Yeah.
And we knew that we wanted to put, donate to Save Cats because of, how much help they had given to Fritzy. But on top of that, we're also huge cat fans, so expect to see some cat stuff from us in the future. We did post photos of 2 pins that will be along with that figure, and they're so funny. We've gotten a really great reaction from the fan base. I'm super stoked. There's one that features his butthole. It's really fun. So that figure will drop at some point. Right now, I think some point next week.
Yes, it'll be next week.
We'll have more news about that drop coming very soon. To keep up with that, watch this channel, follow us on Instagram at Mischief Toys, and follow us, go to mischieftoys.com and sign up for our newsletter. That way you'll be aware of all the things that you need to know about the Fritzy Kitsy Gasly and more. And I do want to make mention that this drop will have one of the best shirts ever from Mischief Toys. And on top of that, it's a shirt. It's a type of shirt that we've never done before.
Yeah, which is very exciting.
I'm really excited about it. I think you guys are going to be excited about it. And again, we'll drop more information in the coming days. Maybe even Sunday when we go live. We'll talk about it a little bit more then. What do you think?
Yeah, that sounds
Like
good.
a plan? Very good. Well, we're on our way home. It's time to get back to Fritzy Kitsy and Valo Cat, and we're gonna see them all tonight. I'm really excited about it.
Me too. I'm very excited.
I'm excited to see the boys.
Although I can say we have definitely had Fritz with us this entire way, because for some reason Chris keeps putting on shirts that are covered in Fritz hair.
Well, that's just our clothing in general. I don't think we know when we're at home because we're covered in fur all the time. But thank you guys so much, and make sure you hit the subscribe button if you haven't. Hit the like button, and also hit the little bell. That way you'll be notified anytime we post something new or go live. I do want to thank all of our lovely patrons from Patreon. I owe you guys big time for not reading your names over the last couple of days. You guys are the best, and we appreciate you. We will be shouting you out hardcore in the coming days. We love you guys. If you want to support our channel, go to patreon.com/Gasselcast for more details. We do giveaways. We have fun time every single month where we go live with our patrons via Google Meet. It's really great. So highly recommend it. Patreon.com/Gasselcast, especially if you love our humor, our content, and you love Mischief Toys, because we show Mischief Toys stuff over there before anybody else sees it. But that's all we have here. That's it. Yeah. Thank you, everybody. We love you, and we will see you in the next one.
Bye.